Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Grizzo's Cards. Today I'm doing a video in response to a challenge from my buddy Doug over at Doug's Dugout. Doug created the Dugout Challenge, and in his video he showcased his PC of Kris, Bryant, and Zack Greinke cards, and then challenged me to do the same. So the idea is that you challenge another YouTuber to record a video of their PC, and they in turn challenge another YouTuber to do the same. That way we can kind of grow the community and give shout outs to each other. So I'm going to be showing off my Barry Larkin collection today. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and challenge a couple other YouTubers to do the same. I'm going to issue the challenge out to Midwest Sports Cards, Nolan's Pulling, and Pine Tar Cards. Those are some of my favorite channels. So I'd love to see what they have in their PC as well. So hopefully we can get this challenge rolling and get a lot of great content out there. So I was trying to figure out where to start with my PC, but I thought I would just focus on Barry Larkin because he's my main PC. So I'm going to start off here with this album that I've had probably for over 30 years. And I've kept my Barry Larkin cards in it. It's pretty thick. I do have some, about a quarter of it's probably King Griffey Jr. towards the back, but I'm going to just kind of go through these real quick and just kind of highlight some of my favorites. And I got some other graded cards and cards and top loaders that I will show at the end. So here's all my stuff that's oversized and doesn't fit in pocket pages. Earlier this year, I started going through and putting year dividers in my cards, but honestly, I probably have 100 more Barry Larkin cards that are in boxes right now that I've picked up over the past year that I haven't been able to get into the binder. I can't decide if I want to keep using the binder or just stick with penny sleeves and top loaders, just because it's kind of a pain when you get a new card to fit it into the binder and have to move stuff around and risk damaging cards. So here we go. In 86 we got his Sports Flicks, the rookies card, and then we get into the 87 actual rookie cards. We got some classics from the board game, Donruss, Flair. Then we got tops. We got some unlicensed cards here that I used to get at card shows back in the day. Toys R Us rookie sets, if you remember those. The only problem is when you've been collecting somebody that's been around since the 80s and they still keep making cards today, you got a lot of cards to collect. So we got 88, 89, got some classic, Donruss. I went through a while back and removed all my duplicates. So there's just one of each card in here. So again, I'm just going to kind of flip through these. Over the past year, I've been going through my collection, trying to fill holes where I had them, especially with like base tops cards. So now we make our way into the 90s. We got 91. I think this is out of Cracker Jack. A lot of these are going to be food related items, especially when I was a kid. Let me scoot this up here a little bit. See, we got Pepsi, we got Post cereals. So, whatever food came with cards, that's what I was eating when I was a kid. Got some nice 91 cards here. We got from the Woolworths Highlights set. We got McDonald's Donruss cards. We got more Pepsi cards. These are some of my favorites. These are from the cons, like the hot dogs. Or bologna or whatever. They would give out a set every year at Cincinnati Reds games. So you can see the Cons logo on the back there. So my family would make a trip every year. Usually it's like the first Sunday in August. They'd give out a Reds team set. So we'll see some more of those throughout here. There we got our nice gold winter cards. This one's the era card where it has Astros instead of the Reds as the team name. We got some McDonald's cards. Now we got Duracell batteries. So many good things. Back in the day, man, this thing was full. These pages are not moving as well as I'd like, but then we got the black gold. I'm a big fan of those. I'm glad they brought this set back for Topps Update this year. Now we're starting to see the dawn of different parallels. We got our silver signatures, gold signatures from Collector's Choice. kind of when parallels started happening. Got more post serials. Should have some Denny's cards in here too. We're getting all the sample and promo cards. Tombstone Pizza. Oh man, why don't they put cards in food products anymore? These Collector's Choice Special Edition, those were always some of my favorite cards. Plus they were cheap, so you could stock up on those when you were a kid. Here we go, Pacific Collection. I think those were like the first Prism cards that were out back in the 90s. Got more Tombstone Pizza down here. Yeah, I'm just kind of flying through these. Bazooka Gum. I never chewed gum, but my parents and brother chew a bunch of gum. There's a Denny's hologram. We'd had to drive like 30 minutes to get to a Denny's, but we did it for cards. That was the real hustle back in the day. So we're still in the 90s. You can see there's definitely a ton of 90s cards here. So I'm just going to kind of speed it up. If something catches your eye, feel free to pause the video. Here we go, 97. Start getting like the Bowman Chromes. Things are definitely starting to get a lot flashier. King Bee Jerky. I don't know if you ever had that. We could only find that like in Michigan growing up. So when we go visit my grandma, there's a certain gas station in Michigan we'd always stop at. And I'd get some King Bee Jerky. It's like shredded up jerky in a can. You'd always get a little disc card on top. So the jerky wasn't that great, but I always took the cards. So here we go, 98. So this is kind of when I was getting out of the hobby. So this is where I've had to fill a lot of holes in my collection, is the late 90s, early 2000s. And then I kind of got back into collecting last year. I was like, what? They're still making Barry Larkin cards? And there's like thousands of them. So I do track my collection on tcdb.com. So yeah, so 2001, now we kind of get into some big gaps here. I got a lot of work to do throughout these years, but you'll see here for like 2020 Donruss, I was kind of collecting the rainbow last year. Oh, I'm not to that page yet. Here's 2020 Donruss. Just trying to complete the rainbow of all of those. I have a few of the serial number ones and top loaders I'll show in a minute. This is 2020, and then we're getting my Griffey, so maybe I'll show those in another video. But let me go ahead and slide this out of the way here. And we'll bring in some of these cards that I have. They're sleeved up, or I just haven't put away yet. We got this Allen and Ginter that my buddy William sent me earlier this year. You know I love the silver pack, so this is a gold. It is numbered out 50. I have a couple museum collection cards, both numbered. I think I got those in same deal. And then these ones are all cards that I've had sleeved up since I was top loaded, since I was a kid. Hiram Boca Chica didn't quite live up to the expectations of Barry Larkin. Fabric of the Game. Got a nice yellow top loader to match the gold on this Pinnacle card. Totally Certified. This is an autograph card. So I met Barry Larkin a couple times. One time was at a card shop. I think it was probably 91. So I got his autograph then. And then him and some other Reds players came to do like a charity basketball game in my high school. So I do have some autographed baseballs from that as well. We have a Cracked Ice out Contenders. Here's some more silver pack Mojo variations. Green. This is a relic card out Absolute. This is like a Topps Online exclusive. It is numbered out 25. We got Topps Finest. Donner Studio Press Proof. We got Die Cut USA. Like these 1869 cards. This is the blue parallel. It's not numbered. This is from this year's Donruss. We got a relic card. That one's actually numbered too. That is out of 99. Then we have the one out of 500 with, that's the career stat line. And we have some Topps Archives last year from different versions there. So there's another one from the 2020 Donruss. All right, here we got a relic. We got the fire emoji, the presidential. We got Tier 1.
This is a top archive, numbered out 99. Decade's best. Got another relic. Triple threads, right? Triple threads, yeah. Just make sure. And another one. Then I do have a few, well, before I get into the graded cards, here's a clearly authentic number out 50. This was one of the first cards I bought when I got back into collecting. Then I do have this PSA 9 92 tops. I picked up for like $4 off eBay just for fun. I wanted to get a graded card. So then I did start looking into upgrading my rookie cards because I discovered my 87 Donruss was bent. So I have this BGS 9. Then I also have a PSA 9 for his 87 Flair. And the only 10 I have is the flagship here, 87 top. So I'm definitely going to look to get PSA 10s in the Bowman and Flair. But that's going to do it for my Barry Larkin collection. Again, I do have a few other ones, nothing major, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll go check out, we'll get videos from hopefully Pine Tar, Midwest, and Nolan. I'll include links to all their channels in the description. Make sure you go check out Doug's PC collection of Kris, Bryant, and Zack Greinke as well. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out. Really helps the channel, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.